What is going on, my YouTube friends, my Patreon friends, all my drummer friends, man? What's up? What's up? We got a Cena drums reaction today. And so, okay, I'll keep this quick. If y'all are new to the channel, I was a sound guy for like 10 years, but I had a really, really close connection with a lot of drummers, man. I worked with a lot of great drummers, super fortunate, and I learned a lot from them. So I always admire watching a great drummer, man. And Cena's she's got the feel, because she plays all these old songs, which you could play off a chart, like a lot of drummers could play off a chart, but just doesn't have the feel. She's got something, man. I'm excited for this one. This is like an old favorite of mine. Let's do this. Let's do this. Nice.
You know the day destroys the night. Night divides the day.
Come on.
Try to run, try to hide. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side, yeah.
You know what I love is you can see her rudiments, how proficient she is on that buzz roll. That was such a nice, big, tall roll, and it was so clean. And I wish I knew more about it to talk about what kind of a roll it was, 2-stroke, 3-stroke, however that works. But watch that snare drum.
You know the day destroys the night.
She's got it backwards too. The stick's backwards.
Try to run, try to hide. Break on through to the other.
Yeah, her snare hand, that sticks backwards too. Holy shit. Okay,
You know
sorry.
the day
I
destroys the
apologize.
night. Night divides the day. Try to run, try to hide. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side, yeah.
Oh man, she's got it all.
We chased our pleasures here, dug our treasures there.
That hi-hat pattern with that, oh man, I'd never noticed that before. And that might be just something she's adding. I'm not too sure. I feel like the drums were in mono in their original. Oh, it's been a minute. But that was intricate, y'all.
We chased our pleasures here,
7, 8.
dug our treasures there.
Wow.
Time we climb. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side.
So classy. Fire, man. Okay, so during the organ solo, she played on the ride bell. No crash cymbals. That's classic, man. You stay out of the way to the solos, right? That's classic. And then she switched to the bell of her 18-inch crash cymbal. I think that's an 18-inch over there when Jim Morrison comes in for the singing again. So, there's a conversation to be had around cymbal sizes. And the reason for that, you don't want two 18-inch cymbals, even if they're different cymbals. They just sound too sonically similar, usually. So you usually have a 16 and an 18, or there's all kinds of variations you can have. So her just intentionally changing that to this bell, A, shows that she knows her kit well enough, and B, she understands the music well enough to know that something has to change from the solo to now a vocal part again, right? Because it's still a lead section. I think it's an ad lib with a lead going on still, but the change, man, you always want somewhere to go. You always want somewhere to go. She could have one floor tom, but why not have two? You have somewhere to go. Fire. Beautiful drums. Look at her pushing that snare drum around too, man. That cross stick, she must be putting some emphasis in that. She's moving the whole snare. Come on now. Look at that. Let's go. Ah, it's just a killer too, man. A little flex at the end. Spins the stick around, put it back down. Like, and just to be so chill. To be so chill. So what do y'all want to talk about? The stick being backwards? It makes sense for the cross stick, right? Because you got like a nice solid chunk of the wood. Because like at the other end of the nib end, it tapers up, right? So when you cross stick, it could sound a little bit inconsistent. But something else that I noticed, and I don't know if this is like me assuming now or not, so bear with me on this. But like when you play cymbals, you could play with the nib, or you can play with like the kind of throatier part of the stick. And I think she was intentionally using the throatier part to give more of a similar sound to the backward stick when she's hitting cymbals with it, or like actually cracking into that snare drum with it. And because there is a difference. There's a really great video of one of Prince's drummers talking about the difference between like the nib and like the throaty part of the stick. And it just gives me that vibe, man. It's just a feel thing. It could be played the exact same, but it's just a feel thing. And at the outro, I think she was even emphasizing in like the swung parts with the nub or the nib, and the rest in like the like backed off on the stick a little bit. But just like she got such good feel, y'all. Come on, I don't need to tell y'all. Go check out her Patreon. I'm gonna have a link in the description box down below. I also have mine, and I want to say thanks to everyone who's joined and bought me a coffee over the last little while. There's a lot to support the channel. We'll see you on the next one.